You're watching the Wake Up Weekly Roundup, the week's biggest moments delivered straight to your YouTube or daily to your Instagram so you can stay woke. Today's episode is obviously dedicated to Martin Luther King Jr. and by extension, Coretta Scott King, and by further extension, opposed to complacent white people and, as always, against the rich. Let's start with some context. Did you know that last week news broke that DJT, the ratings machine, had an affair with a porn star right before being elected and then paid her off? And it barely made the news because things are such a hot mess. We're just like, cool. Steve Bannon was subpoenaed by the Russian investigation, which is pretty sick. I think it's funny that Bannon wanted to get into the White House so bad and now they'll be banning him from it. For sure. Alec Baldwin defended Woody Allen today, saying he didn't intend to dismiss or ignore the victims while literally doing that exact thing. Alec Baldwin. Canceled. The White House regime is encouraging witnesses to hold back information in the Russian investigation, which is not suspicious at all, and also completely unsurprising. Former Exxon CEO Rex Tillerson announced the US will maintain a military presence in Syria. Their problem with campaigning on both getting out of the Middle East and stopping terrorism is you can't have it both ways. Apparently you can't have it either way. Milk the Drag Queen wore Marc Jacobs' Spring-Summer 2018 collection on the All-Stars press tour today, and fans were mad because she didn't look enough like a woman. Hashtag Drag Race fans can go fuck themselves for missing the entire point of drag. Today's wake-up call, DJT the ratings machine may have passed his cognitive exam, but so would a bunch of other racist, misogynistic, rich old white men. The problem was never that they were dumb. After it was announced that Mike Pence would be leading the Olympic delegation in South Korea, openly gay Olympian Adam Rippon said he's not buying it, he will not meet him, and he will not go to the White House afterwards. Now let's see which other Olympians join him. Huffington Post announced it will be closing its unpaid contributions section and instead opening 2 new sections in which freelancers can pitch their ideas and get exposure and compensation. I love when people get paid for their work. The White House regime is working to allow doctors to refuse to perform services they're morally opposed to. As if some of our procedures weren't embarrassing enough, now we can ask and then have the doctors be like, no. And also people are gonna die. Today's wake-up call, the Russian investigation is centering on money laundering, which, as you may or may not know, is illegal. As is collusion. Unfortunately, being a piece of crap human being is not. I'll see you all right here for the rest of the week, and did you catch today's Wake Up Weekly Roundup? There's some really fun clips in there where I talk about my ex-boyfriend, link in the bio. And remember, every day is a chance to get better. Every day is a chance to get better. Every day is a chance to get better. Every day is a chance to get better.